Hey, 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 beautiful people. It's me, Amanda, coming to you with an episode for Starseed to Starflower, a space where we can grow, unfold, and ascend. Well, it is a terrific um, Taco Tune In Tuesday here, and I wanted to just record one of my extra episodes, working towards um, being more open and vulnerable and coming to this space a couple, 2, 3 times a week. So here I am. I hope this finds everyone doing lovely and well and that life is treating them good. I am having a pretty good day, pretty grateful. I had gotten a download to share the navigating of surrender. And when I say the word surrender, it's like a international language of surrender. You put your hands up, you surrender, right? Whether it's in war or a situation or whatever, something outside of your control, you surrender to it, right? And years ago, when I was still going to church, in like an actual formal religious setting, before I lost my religion, because I will say I lost my religion, which means I found myself and found my spirituality and my connection with God, our creator, on a deeper depths of levels for sure. But um, there was a thing that you would surrender. You would give everything to God and surrender it, right? And let go, right? Let go, let God. And that's true in everything. That's true in whatever you believe, whatever you practice. It's a surrender, an ultimate surrender, not hiding it behind your back and saying, take it from me, take it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Take it. And then you're like, no, 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 like battling, fighting with the surrender of it, right? Like surrendering should be easy, and yet it's not always so easy. So to navigate that, it's in each little moment that comes up, each little situation that occurs of the surrender that is needed. The more you let go, the more the flow can do its thing, right? The more you are not trying to control a situation, but you are allowing and you are going with the flow of it. You're navigating with it. You're not going against it. You're not resisting and, restricting yourself. We like to say, I surrender the how on something that is going to work out. And yet we still want to control what the how comes from or looks like, right? And when we let go of something and let go and let God, you have an option to completely surrender, to fall to your knees, to just be open to all of the ways that it can be provided for and whatever it is that you're surrendering, right? Like you're literally letting go of control. You're letting go of an idea of what maybe you had that should be. And it's no longer going to be that way, right? It's a surrender. It's an ultimate um, just allowing and letting go. And that's not always easy. There's moments where you feel like you have it together and you've surrendered and you've let it go. And then the next day you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to worry about this thing. And how is this going to look? And what do I need to do? And da 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 da. And in reality, you let it go the day before. So why choose to pick it up again this day, right? It's like just part of our humanness. And navigating that isn't always the easiest, but it is necessary, right? Like letting go of control. We really are not in control of a lot of things. Are we in control of how we respond to things? Yes, absolutely. 100%. You are in control of your reactions, your responses to things. Nobody outside of you is in control of that. People want to say, oh, you make me happy, or you make me sad, or you make me angry. No, nobody makes you anything. You choose to allow the thing that they're doing to then make you happy or make you sad or angry or whatever. So it's a choice. We all have a choice. It's free will. And so with surrender, you you have to surrender the whole. Like, just know that it already is, that it already has occurred. It is going to be the way it's going to be. And you have no control. Like, letting go of that in the complete surrender is not knowing. It's an unknown, right? All right, I got some hair on my nose or something from my kitty cat. Silly. She's over here sleeping next to me. Um, but yeah, it's an ultimate let go and allowing the space, right? Like you are empty. You are completely empty. You don't know, and you don't get to navigate, or you don't get to say how it's going to be, what it's going to look like. Because then when you do that, you're limiting the ways that things can come up, the ways that, prayers can be answered, or whatever your wishes or your dreams, your desires. Um, it's like saying, I only want this to come through a straw, like this little opening of a straw, and it can only come this way through this little amount. And yet the universe, our creator, we are co-creating with, is on a big, big, vast spectrum, and it can come in a flow. It can like drown you out, like not just a little straw amount. We're talking like full on all the ways. Anyway, ways outside of what you can even comprehend and understand and even imagine, right? It's that way. Like there was, I want to say it was like in 2020, when I was going through my divorce, and I had opened a new bank account, and randomly I started getting these little deposits of money, and I was like, hmm, I wonder what these are and where they're coming from and why, right? And at the end of it, it had been like over $700. I would get like $34 here and 55 here, and just really random, right? And like, who calls their bank to say, where's these deposits coming from, you know? Well, I did. And I found out that somebody had accidentally put in my bank account information for their like Stripe account, or one of the um Square, pay apps or whatever. And it was just like, what is happening here, right? Like the ways that things can just come into your existence. And it doesn't always have to be money. I just know that in this reality, the way that we value um, usually is measured in money. Unfortunately, that's not the truth. Your value is way more deeper than that. That is actually just man made. I mean, look at centuries ago, we didn't even have the dollar bills, right? Like at one point, it was just gold and gems and silver and, precious metals and jewels and stuff. And then there was like wealth, and value in like what your cattle was and how you produced and what this was and your farming, and right, there's many levels of it. And so when you surrender to something, it will match to your value, what you feel your internal wealth is, what you are like at a core, at the depths of our creation, right? Not like some paper and some dollar signs or zeros added to our bank account, you know? Um, the surrender is in like, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are taken care of, you are provided for, and it's not always easy to surrender when you've been so used to being in control of situations. But in each moment, when the thing comes up that you remember you surrendered, you put it down. You put your hands up, you let it go. It's no longer yours. Outside of you is going to be taken care of. Something outside of you is going to take care of that, whether you call that God, your spirit team, your angels, your higher self. your ancestors, whatever. Like there is a complete and total ultimate just let go. You literally let go. And yes, the mind will want to say, "Oh, but we pick this up every day. We think about this every day and we must worry about it, right?" No, that's actually a lie. Um one time I was told worrying is like worshiping the problem. You're actually making the problem bigger. You're feeding it. What your intention and your attention goes to, it gets bigger, correct? So you have a problem and you think about that problem and you feed that problem. Is the problem not going to get bigger? Because it will. So with a ultimate complete surrender, you let go and you don't worry and you allow and you trust. It's a deep trust. It's a trust in yourself that you maybe aren't used to because you're like, well, I'm the one that needs to go out and do the thing. It's not going to get done without me, right? But if you've exhausted all your options and you've tried all the solutions that you have available to you, then surrender is the key. Surrender is the next thing, and it's outside of you that you may not know. It's an unknown, right? And also, worrying is like rocking in a rocking chair and expecting to go somewhere. So, the more you worry about the thing that you said you want to surrender to, you just keep picking it back up. It's like, hey, God, take this from me and figure it out for me. Thank you. And you walk away. And then you come back and you're like, actually, today I want to worry about that. Today, I'm not going to surrender that. I want to pick it back up and you know, just like exhaust my energies. And that is what happens when you surrender something and you let go of it, you naturally will gravitate back to wanting to pick it up, right? So, in each moment, just bring yourself back to your breath, back to your center, and trust, right? It's a trust fall. Surrender in all of it and allow yourself to receive, to be open to receive in all the ways that maybe you don't even know, right? That's part of the whole process of surrendering and navigating that. I'm not saying it's always easy. At the end of the day, we've all had shitty, shifty, crazy situations. And here we are. We're still doing it, right? We're 100% capable. We have overcome all of those obstacles and we've made it 100% of the shitty days this far. Like, give ourselves a little pat on the back and some credit, right? Like, we got a pretty good track record. We're doing pretty good. um, so, yeah, with that being said, I am sending you all the love and light that you can navigate your life and surrender and whatever that looks like for you. And that you just be kind to yourself, be kind to your heart, and trust yourself. Give yourself the credit that you deserve, right? Because we got this, you got this, I got this. Here we are. We're still alive, we're still living. Each new day has a full amount of opportunities for us. And you just don't know until you know, right? So, anyways, I hope you have a beautiful, lovely, wonderful rest of your Tuesday. I will be back tomorrow with another episode for the wonderful, wacky, weird Wednesday. And I look forward to it. I look forward to coming here and speaking with you all. I love you so very much. I love me. I love us all. We have this. We got this. We are love. Until next time. Mwah.